Hey, Alex, favorite trainer with belt buckle. Today we're going to take a look at part 2 of a high school swimmer's workout with our core accessory with Jimmy, our trainer in Santa Monica. If you're not familiar with Show Up Fitness, I wrote the book, How to Become a Successful Personal Trainer. You got to get your level 1 certificate. Being qualified is superior than any certification out there, and that sucker will get you hired at any gym in the world. We have in-person internships for 2 months, Los Angeles, San Diego, or online, and we have weekend seminars. If you want to turn your passion for fitness into a career, you got to show up. Let's take a look at this high school workout for a swimmer. We're going to do the second circuit here. The core movement patterns being push, pull, hinge, squat, unilateral. We have a transitional, and then we have the horizontal and vertical aspects. So at Show Up Fitness, we do a unilateral versus a lunge because you may see or hear some people talk about a lunge being a pattern. I put it under the umbrella of a unilateral because the average trainer is not very competent. So if they see lunge on a piece of paper or in a book, I mean, they're going to think that everyone should be doing a lunge. If you're an athlete, a lunge could be great. If you're a beginner, a general pop, which we primarily train, we're going to regress it to a step up, something that's more appropriate. You can progress it to a Bulgarian if you wanted to. So we just call it a unilateral. So vertical push and pull, horizontal push and pull, that's 4. Hinge, unilateral, that's 6. Squat would be 7, and transitional. The accessories or any exercise that you want to throw in there to make it fun for your client. It could be a corrective. If they have pain, maybe they have some lateral medial elbow stuff, you could implement that during the accessory. So what Jimmy does here is a single leg hinge body weight. Then he goes into a row and then does some ab rolls. He'll do this for 3 rounds. He'll do the first one, and he'll go into the rows and then the abs, and he'll rest. He'll talk to her. He'll see how she's doing. He'll connect with her, what's going on. Add load, 1, 2, 3, rest. The last one, that's when they'll get after it. Let us know what you think about these live videos at Santa Monica. If you want to become a trainer, check us out, showupfitness.com. Have a great day.
All right. Next. So I want to do, so I want to get some hinge work in. So I want to get some single leg RDLs in. All right. So we're going to start with just body weight. Cross the chest. You just go, you want the mirror or no?
I can face the camera on day.
Whatever, you can go this way or this way. I would say probably if you go sideways or straight on, you just cross your chest, and let's go 10 on each. Just working on that balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1. Use your toe if you need to reset. 2.
It's crazy how one leg is so much better.
3, right? Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. Solid. We're going to play around with that one on body weight. Can you feel your hamstring?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, we're going to go pulls. We'll go with the reds. You're going to sit, palms down. All right. What I want you to do is I want you to row. Yep. You're kind of opening up the hands to go in line with the elbows. The elbows are slightly lower than the shoulders, and we're working on trying to connect through here. Make sense? So we slide forward, and we pull back. Yep. Uh-huh. Two 15. Good. Nice. And then we're going to go into a plank.
Forward on arms.
Forearms, yep. Just gonna hold, nothing but hold. Looks like a good line, protraction was solid. I would like the wrist to be a little wider. Open up that forearms parallel. Yeah, there you go. I would have to kind of activate right in here a bit more. Yeah. And relax, good. All right, so on your RDLs, the hinge was solid. What I want you to do is, I want you to work on, as you come back, right, allowing this knee to kind of work as much range of motion as possible back.
All right.
Because you're kind of right here, where you can see the bend in the hip.
Yeah.
And then as we draw that leg back more, you're gonna feel this glute turn on, because this hip's gonna go into hip extension.
Right.
So I would love for us to get to the point where we can hammer out this hamstring and then feel solid with this top glute as we go back and forward. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And what we can do is, if you want, we can use something like this. And then use something like train track, body line, and really trying to find that hamstring and then glute engagement until you just don't want this anymore.
All right.
Cool?
Sounds good. You want me to do that right away or try first?
Give it a shot, why not?
Okay.
Oh, no, without it.
Without it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we fall over, we use it. Yeah, better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! Better. How'd that feel?
So good.
Yeah.
This side is where it's gonna.
Yeah, that's where it is. Tough side now. Let's go. You can keep that knee bent, that left knee bent, and let that heel come up towards the ceiling. There you go. That's all right. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like a tiny touch that's bothering me. So close to not needing it.
Tiny touch of what?
With this foot. I was just going like that every time. I didn't do it
So,
all the time.
so you are straightening out the left leg when you're down more than you were on the other side. So if you keep that knee bent and kind of just think about driving that left heel towards the ceiling. All right, not bad. Definitely better on the other side,
Yeah.
but it's good. That's why we're going body weight, because you can do this kind of stuff body weight. You know. All right. How'd these feel?
So good.
So again, let's work the explosive pull, slow release. Let me just straighten this up.
Were like my arms and elbows where they needed to be?
They were locked in. Yeah, they were super even. I'm even looking through the video. You can probably even see it through the mirror. Can you see your back through the mirror
Yeah.
in the video? It's like what's that movie called? You know, you knew what I was talking about. Yeah, exactly. A mirror within a mirror within a video within a video. There you go. Looks super clean. Nice. Yeah, you feel that through there in the back? Keep it up. You're also working these rear delts. You feel that through there? So boom, boom. Keep it up. Is that it?
I'll do one more.
There you go. For good measure. All right, plank. We're going to progress the plank now. Okay. So on this range of motion flow, I want to go into some body softs.
Okay, so moving
Forward and back, but you're going to be using your ankles instead of, or like kind of both. But like instead of like having your toes on or your forearms on a ball or your toes on a slider, you're just kind of working the whole body together with the ankles and the shoulders.
All right.
Yep. And as you come back, your hips are going to want to come up. So yes, you know. But then we can't do it too much and we go forward, and they'll drop. So it's kind of like a fine line. You know what I'm talking about? So that's good. So right there, yeah, you're doing it right. So don't think that you're not. Right there, we don't want to drop the hips too low because I don't want you to feel it in this lower back. Right, and as you come back, that hip line looks really good. Let's go 3 more. Good. 1, nice protraction up here. Not losing the hips here. Maybe less hips a little low. Good. So speaking of inception, I want you to see this hinge. The vid within a vid. So what's cool here is this is the good side. And what you can see is when we're right there, the line on your shirt and the line on your pants, it's almost like a complete straight line.
Yeah.
So like, don't know if we would actually get that because they're separate, but like that's a good little thing to focus on. Now, I didn't get a video of the other side. The other side, it was more like this leg was
All the way out.
it was like a little bit lower. So then that made this break a little bit, and this came down a little bit lower. So it was more like that instead of straight across.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah.
So I think that you just gotta keep that knee bent and really kind of like drive it up on the other side, and it should
All right.
work out. All right.
Sounds good.
Now water if you need. We got 1 more round. All right. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Let's get it. Good. Uh-huh. Nine. Whew, that was great.
That's the easy side.
All right, here comes the fun side. There you go. Yep. A lot better.
Much better.
Yeah, how'd it feel?
Felt much better.
Definitely straightened out more. That's good. So for those who are looking at the video, they'll be able to see, like, when you first started, I didn't want to cue you because I just wanted to see where you were at. And then you would see like a lot of hip flexion like here. And then when you get that draw back, it just really straightens out the line, looks a little more
Yeah.
in line, and should feel more engagement in the glute with the leg up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, same here. Same thing here. Slow to on the pull, slow on the release. Quick. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These 5 on the press your knees to keep those foundations strong. Come on, push out. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right, plank, body saws, but put an effort to work the forearms. I don't know how you put these around your forearms. So you have to press and kind of hold that external rotation while you're going forward and back. Okay?
All right.
So a little shoulder strength work to jump in on this too. Yep. Feel that?
Yeah.
Good. Keep that tension. 2, 3.
It's a little bit painful on my shoulder up here.
Okay.
Is my like arm overextended on that side?
It's not.
It's not? Okay.
So what we can do is, now you know where you're at, you can take that off. You can put it lower on, maybe less on your wrist and more on your forearms. So now it's coming more proximal, right?
All right.
Let me know if it's still there. Still cave a little bit?
It's like fine going in as soon as I go back out.
You start to lose it a little bit. All right, so let's toss that out. All right, and let's hold that same position. Let me know if that position gives you trouble as well.
I don't know what I'm doing differently this round than last round. Like maybe I'm too far out, too far wide.
So stay in line with your shoulders. That's good. So you have good protraction. Or use your ankle. Keep pushing away here. I think if we lose this, you might feel too much here. You start moving.
Yeah. Well, so that was fine. I think my arms were wider out on the past two, and I put them in, and it was better.
Okay. Cool.
So.
You want to try with the band with it more in?
Yeah.
See if that works.
Am I doing this timed or a certain amount?
Well, we'll have 30, but we'll just go. We'll try and get 10 reps.
All right.
1. How's that feel? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay strong. Push away. 9. Is that just failure?
Yeah.
So no pain though in the shoulder?
No pain. It's just my arms were going in, and I couldn't go up
Like
anymore.
that was good. That means you're working it. Okay, so I would definitely. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do to help strengthen that.
Yeah.
So first, you should be able to do it here, but this is more distal. So it's further away from the Y line because the wrist is further away than the elbow. All right. So when you're pressing it out, that means that external rotation has to work harder, which is tougher.
Yeah.
Right. When you bring it in, it's going to be easier to hold that line, but still it's going to be tougher than if you didn't have the band. Right.
Right.
So what you could do is you could start here and do things like back, forward, and really work on the external rotation here and getting that retraction and that protraction. Now, if I were to put that on my wrist, it's even more.
Yeah.
Right? And then that's going to help you stay solid wherever it is you want to be that's connected on that plank, right?
Yeah.
Because you could be doing this all day long, like what the PT says to do.
Yeah.
But that's only doing external rotation in this position. I noticed that it's definitely helping. It definitely helps if you do external rotation within like other movements, like overhead, forward and back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now you're applying the external rotation to actual things that you're going to be doing with weight. Make sense?
Makes sense.
All right, rest, and we'll get your heart rate up a little bit.